If you are sitting there holding yourself back from anything in your life, let me be the example that you just have to have your own back and go for it. I had sold myself this story that I didn't have what it takes to start a YouTube channel. Just because something is all you've ever known in your entire life does not mean that it is all you can ever have. You just have to go for it. You just have to want it for yourself. No one else. You have to do it for you. Good morning and welcome to my channel. Good morning. My channel is live. It is here, and I'm equally excited and nervous, which is really weird because I have another YouTube channel with my boyfriend, and I am very active on social media. So the reason why I created this channel is because it is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I don't think I really realized it until I started the channel with my boyfriend, and how much I enjoyed it and how much I just realized oh, this is something I wanted to do for so long. I'm so glad I'm doing it, but it wasn't mine. And I still love that channel. And it's just, I have a lot of things that I am passionate about that I want to talk about. And I just wanted to keep it separate because that channel is very much focused on relationships, travel, food, our van life, and all of that kind of stuff. So I wanted a space where I could just tap into my own creative outlet. And so here it is. So if you are joining me over here on this space, thank you. Thank you for your support and thank you for tuning in. If you're new around here, just kidding. You're all new around here. I'm going to be talking a lot about my healing journey, physical, mental, spiritual, all the things, sharing a lot of my meals and cooking with you guys, and just talking about my fitness lifestyle and workout routine, all that kind of stuff. And I'll probably end up taking you guys on some adventures as well when me and Doug go out camping. So if you're not following us over on DJ Adventures, go check us out over there. If you are someone that's into van life, travel, and all that kind of stuff, because that's all we're about over there. And we're really loving the little community that we're growing over there. But I'm just really excited to have my own space, add my feminine touch to this, and really just talk about the things that I'm passionate about, and hopefully just make someone out there feel a little less alone. YouTube is a space that I love so much because I feel like all of social media, there's the good sides of it and then there's the bad sides of it. But let me get a little bit more comfortable before we continue on this chat. Let's go. As I was saying, I love social media for so many reasons, but there are good sides and bad sides of it. And I tend to focus on the good sides. I truly believe that we get to design what our social media exposure looks like. You know what I mean? So that means that we get to decide the people that we're following and the kind of energy that we are consuming in the content on social media. We get to decide the kind of energy and words that we put out there, and the comments that we engage with, and that whole aspect. And I don't think that concept is anything new. I just believe that to an extent we are in control of, what kind of role social media plays in our life. And so I'm really big on just spreading the good vibes, but having real conversations as well. And sometimes that's heavy and that's not always a feel good thing, but I think it's so important. So that's the kind of space I really want to lean into here. I don't know if that's going to evolve over time, but that's really what's really driving me to create this space right now. I just feel like I'm really enjoying the long form video style content right now and creating that. And just, if you follow me on social media, you know that I am not one to have very short captions. I can talk a lot, I like to write, but I wanted to kick off this because I just feel like it's another avenue for me to express myself, to create content, which I love doing, and to be able to talk in longer form and not feeling like I have to shorten myself down to fit into a tiny caption on Instagram. Just wanted to come on here and do a quick little video and introduce myself for anyone that doesn't know me. I'm Jamie. I am an American living in Australia. I've been here for almost a decade now. It's been like my 9th Christmas just passed is January 2020, and I moved here in 2012. So yeah, it's been a crazy adventure. I've learned so much about myself, so much about the world. I've grown as a person, as a woman. I am by no means an expert in anything, and I am learning, but I want to share what I'm learning, and I want to empower more people to just take ownership of their life. I want to empower more women to just have their own back. When I started the DJ Adventure channel with my boyfriend Doug, I realized that I had been playing short, and I realized that I had wanted to start my own YouTube channel for a long time, and I kind of just like brushed it off. And I did have a channel, and I did put maybe 1 or 2 videos. At the core of it all, I didn't take myself seriously. I didn't think that I had what it took to be a YouTuber. And when I watched other videos, like I didn't put myself in that category or that caliber of person that could go out and create their own channel and have a personality to carry that channel and all the things that come along with that. You know, I felt very capable of physically running a channel and keeping up with the content and coming up with content and ideas, and that's something that's very, you know, familiar to me, especially been on social media for so long. But I think that I had some serious issues with my belief levels, and it wasn't so much like the confidence of like putting myself out there, because I was already doing that on different platforms. So I don't know. I think my ego got in the way. I don't know, but I didn't really realize it until we started our channel. All these ideas started coming, and I was just like, holy crap. You know, I've been putting this off. I've been telling myself lies. I had sold myself this story that I didn't have what it takes to start a YouTube channel. And it took me a long time to realize that I was living that story. And when I kicked it off, I think I felt a little bit more comfortable doing it with someone else. And so I kind of like was using that as a crutch, but I had all these ideas and visions and this and that. And I was just enjoying the journey so much. And I've learned so much since we've started that YouTube channel. And I was just like, what am I doing? And so there was that other part of me that was like, that's going to be a lot running 2 YouTube channels and an Instagram page. But I was just like, I can do it. I can do it. And it really was a sign of growth for me that I was just fully backing myself and just going to do what I had to do to step into something that I've been wanting to do, but was like holding myself back, and that self-sabotage. And that's what I really wanted to come on here and talk about. And I thought it was just a perfect conversation to talk about as the launch of this channel and what self-sabotage can do to us. So our brains are wired to keep us safe, and keeping us safe means keeping us in the comfort zone, because that's what's familiar and that's what feels good. So when we start to do things that step out of our comfort zone, our brain is trying to keep us safe. So it's going to tell us all the stories, our ego is going to kick in, and it's literally going to like set off signals like, you know, fight or flight response. I never can say that properly. And it's going to just tell you not to do it. It's going to, we are hardwired to not do things that make ourselves feel, you know, that like flutter, like, oh God, that fear of the unknown. Like our brain is hardwired to keep us away from that. But I believe that all great things are on the other side of that comfort zone. And, you know, the more you inch towards the edge of that comfort zone, it's going to feel really, really uncomfortable. Obviously, like that goes within the name, but it, like what you gain on the other side, I think is always worth it. And every time that I've challenged myself in so many ways, I would not be here today where I am in Australia doing a lot of the things that I'm doing if I didn't challenge that comfort zone. And so, you know, a big part in moving to that next level in yourself and your identity, and that's the, you know, self-worth, self-love, self-growth stages, is just having your own back and becoming more aware of the self-sabotage in your life. And we all do it. And I think that the more that you work on it, the quicker you can catch yourself in it. Just believe to my core that just because something is all you've ever known does not mean that it is all you can ever have. And I will say that again. just because something is all you've ever known in your entire life does not mean that it is all you can ever have. And you just have to go for it. You just have to want it for yourself. No one else. You have to do it for you. Push those limits, push those comfort zones. Surround yourself with the right people. I cannot drill that home enough. Surrounding yourself with the right people who want to see you win. I know, what a concept. People that actually want to push you towards the life that you want for yourself, the goals that you have for yourself. I feel like the reason why I really felt called to speak on this is because I felt like I was falling back into old habits in that way. I felt comfortable doing that YouTube channel with my boyfriend, but I was holding myself back from doing it on my own. And so here I am doing it. I did it. And I know for a fact that just by doing it and sticking to it for however long I feel called to, I'm going to grow, I'm going to learn. There's going to be experiences and lessons that come of this. And I did it, and I did it for me. And that's always worth it. No matter how scary it gets, no matter how much hate you get, there's always going to be people that want to see you fail. Trust me, I know you're there. I'm going to take a moment and flip this around on you. Where in your life are you holding yourself back? Where in your life are you not doing something because you are scared what other people think, or you're scared that you're not experienced enough, or you're scared that XYZ, whatever it is? Where are you holding yourself back in your life? And what can you do today or tomorrow or, this week to take yourself closer to doing that? Is it making a phone call? Is it a message, an email? Is it downloading a certain app? Is it getting a piece of equipment? Is it buying whatever it is? What is one small step that you can take today to help you get closer to crossing over that line? And I encourage you and I challenge you to make that step this week. For yourself, for no one else. As those thoughts come up, those fearful thoughts of, yeah, but blah, blah, blah is going to think this, and oh my God, what about that? I want you to do it anyway. I want you to feel the fear. Do not try to push the fear away. I want you to feel the fear. Allow yourself to be a human being who feels fear and feels doubt and feels scared, but does it anyway, because that's where you grow. And I challenge you today, this week, don't put it off. Don't be the diet starts on Monday. Let's not do that. It's 2022. Let's put that behind us. Diet culture, let's put that behind us too. But that's not how you grow. That's how you live in procrastination. And girl, I am the queen of procrastination. So I know how easy and comfortable it is to live in that procrastination. But it does not help us move forward in life. And if we want to move forward in life, we have to let go of the things that are slowing us down, the procrastination, all the things that are so comfortable and cozy and make us feel good. We have to choose less of that. And I'm not saying that there's always a time and place for, procrastination and cozy clothes on the couch and Netflix. There's always time for it, and tacos. But we gotta work on growth too. We have to balance it out, okay? So anyway, that's my challenge for you this week. So if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you into the community that I'm growing here on my page. And if you're excited for what's ahead, I hope you hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And I will see you in the next one. I did it, I made my first episode, I did it.